Static crackles, followed by a smooth, lo-fi jazz funk beat playing in the background. The sound of city rain against the studio window is faintly audible. DJ, as the neon lights of Shibuya start to blur through this midnight rain, let's drift into the soulful R&B waves of a local legend, Maria "Midnight" Sato, with her latest hit, City Lights in the rear view. DJ, what do you think? Ken, does this groove capture that lonely Tokyo feeling, or is it too upbeat for a rainy night?
This groove is hitting that perfect bittersweet Tokyo vibe, totally captures the moody atmosphere.
Static crackles, followed by the smooth hum of a city skyline at midnight. The beat of a drum machine kicks in softly in the background. DJ, from the neon heart of Shibuya, we're spinning this new, soulful wave. It's Automatic by the legendary Utada Hikaru, letting a moonlight hit the pavement. DJ, so, Kenji, does this rhythm capture that restless Tokyo energy, or am I just dreaming in Technicolor?
Oh, absolutely. The pulsing rhythm perfectly captures the vibrant, electric hum of Tokyo nights, man.
Static crackles. A smooth city pop bassline fades into the background. The neon in Shibuya is blinding tonight. But everyone's talking about that new rumor, that the vending machines in Roppongi are starting to dispense actual gold coins. What do you think, Ken? Is the bubble economy finally getting out of control? Or is it just city fever?
Whoa, that sounds like the plot of a cyberpunk novel. Man, I'm totally intrigued.
The sound of a smooth, jazzy city pop synth track fades down into a low, warm hum. The crackle of a vinyl record is audible. The DJ speaks with a calm, late-night FM radio resonance. Step into the neon glow of Shinjuku with the all-new Mitsubishi Cyberdrive, where high fidelity meets the heartbeat of the city. Experience the future of sound. Today, the music swells briefly, then settles into a rhythmic bass line. So, Kenji, do you think that digital synth-pop vibe is actually going to take over the clubs this weekend?
Oh, absolutely, man. I think this whole neon synth vibe is going to be huge.
Static crackles, followed by a smooth, funky synth-pop bassline fading into the background. The sound of a city skyline humming through a studio window. Breaking news from the Metropolitan Desk, Shigeru Yoshida has officially announced a new urban redevelopment project for the Shibuya district, promising a neon-lit skyline that will redefine Tokyo's night pulse. It's a massive shift for the ward, folks, turns toward the co-host, leaning into the mic. So, Ken, do you think this new concrete jungle is exactly what the city needs, or is it just more madness?
OH, MN, this, SOUNDS, LIKAHUD, Genji. But honestly, Tokyo already crazy. So, WHO, KNOWSWHAT, is next stop?
Static crackle. Smooth jazz funk transition plays in the background. Coming up next, we've got a fresh track from our local Shibuya sensation, DJ K-Pulse. It's that heavy acid jazz beat perfect for a rainy night in Roppongi. What do you think, Ken? Does this beat have enough soul to keep the city awake?
Man, this groove is just dripping with soul. This is the perfect sound for a Tokyo night.
Sound of a lo-fi city pop track fading into the background, accompanied by the hum of a studio condenser mic. The neon in Shibuya is blinding tonight, but everyone's talking about those new, invisible, high-tech gadgets coming out of Akihabara. Honestly, I think we're all getting a little too obsessed with the digital dream. Don't you think, Genji?
Nah, I think the magic is still in the atmosphere, you know.
The sound of a lo-fi city pop track fades into the background, replaced by the rhythmic clicking of a cassette tape. The studio lights are dim, smelling of ozone and expensive coffee. Breaking news just coming in from the wires. Amidst the bubble economy's fever dream, the political shadows of the Tanaka era continue to loom large over the Diet's latest maneuvering. Meanwhile, down in Shibuya, the neon crowds are swelling as the new arcade season kicks off. What do you make of all this political noise, man? Is the bubble finally starting to show some cracks?
Man, the sheer energy of the city seems to be running on fumes, doesn't it?
Sound of a city pop synth track fading into the background. The faint hum of a neon-lit studio. The neon lights in Shibuya are blinding tonight. But everyone's talking about those new bubble rumors. They say the city's economy is literally floating on air. What do you think, Ken? Is this peak madness or just the start of something huge?
Man, the atmosphere here is just electric. I think it's madness, but I'm totally on board with the buzz.
The sound of a heavy drum machine beat kicks in, layered with a shimmering synth pad. A crisp, high-fidelity jingle plays, Neo Tokyo Dreams. In your hands, DJ, voice smooth, slightly reverb-heavy, sounding like he's leaning into a Shure SM58. Step into the neon glow of the future with the all-new CyberPulse handheld from Neotech Tokyo. Don't just watch the city move, become the pulse of the circuit with hyperpixel precision. CyberPulse, your life, upgraded. The music fades into a low, ambient hum. DJ, man, that production is crisp. What?
Whoa! This Tokyo sound is totally electric!